So what I want to do now is just chat you through some of the principles of where dog owners go, what they're looking for, this sort of thing, because it will help you unpick how they behave sometimes and why they sometimes do crazy things and why does that happen. And also there'll be stuff that you can actually apply to your own situation with this. As I say, you'll get copies of these slides afterwards, so that's absolutely fine, so you can just concentrate on what's going on here. Just to give you a little bit of background, I mean, I've worked in countryside and the outdoors now for about 25 years. And when I was talking to colleagues that I was going to specialise in dogs in the outdoors, it kind of struck me, why has nobody done it before? Because in my work, when we used to speak to parish councils and stuff, there were always three things that would come up. It was usually car parking, public toilets and dogs. And people seem to have sorted out the first two, or they would talk about them, but it seemed as if dogs really were just such a scary issue that nobody wanted to engage with them, even though we know that actually they're going to be out there and they're still there. I hasten to say these aren't my dogs doing trick or treat, but yeah, people just didn't want to do it. But dogs have been part of our lives. Where I live, they're finding, you know, remains of dogs from settlements 3,000 years old, so they've always been there, but we've just kind of not done stuff with them. And I've always been brought up with dogs. This is me in my native Yorkshire. Apart from me not having a flat cap, there's probably not much that you could tell that wasn't Yorkshire there, that actually my granddad had racing greyhounds. That's in the countryside near Bradford where I used to live, and that's what I'd always been passionate about doing. This is Jess, my dog, now out on our boat. I live up in the north of Scotland, and when I take to the water to relax, and I just love my dog. She's part of the family. Just down to one dog now, but we've had a few more than that. But also I love wildlife. So this is on my land where most of the land's managed for wildlife, and I'm proud of the wild plants I get and the nesting birds and the otters and all sorts of wildlife we have. So it's not this is the thing, it's not an either or. Often most of you actually are dog owners, but you'll hate people who don't pick up and also like wildlife and stuff. So again, it's important we don't make this as a either or. It's actually for everybody. So I love that. I also love this this was last year, but this is where all the seals pup on the island just down below us. And again, I love that, but there'll be times when I go there when I don't take my dog. So it's all about making good choices and not thinking that all good owners are good or bad or whatever, but how do we help them make good choices? So this is how I came in. So I started out in the health service, which is why I'm really keen on the health benefits of dog ownership. And then I moved into countryside, and then I went and studied the psychology of people and their pets. So as Carol was saying, I'm a specialist in dogs in the countryside and urban green space. And just to make the point that, yes, I'm passionate about good things about dogs, but I work for a whole range of people, be it from the RSPB, Natural England, Natural Resources Wales, I'm working with in a project now on the coast. I write for Your Dog magazine. So all these people, so it's all about good management, because good management benefits everybody. So just to get that point across, a couple of days a week I work for the Kennel Club as well, because they fund quite a lot of work of how do we promote the good stuff and minimise the bad.